Teiko Foxx with Q106.5, and today I am here with the queen who really needs no introduction, but hey, every queen needs an introduction, you know what I'm saying? And I actually first came to love you as Angie B, and I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Wait, let me do this. Don't you give up. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. We're gonna funk you. Right on up. We're gonna funk you.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Absolutely. How are you? You look amazing.
Yes, so do you. Thank you. Everything
Thank
is
you
well.
so much. Well, how's the family doing?
Everybody is doing wonderful. I can't complain. Thank God.
Well, I have to do this. I said you need no introduction and almost went into not giving you an introduction, but for all the music lovers, I am here with singer, songwriter, actress, record producer, Queen Angie Stone.
So much.
How did you guys fare during the pandemic?
Wow, we had a rough time. I lost my mom due to COVID in January, but outside of that, we were adjusting to the changes. So we've pretty much there now.
Well, my condolences again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this pandemic has been crazy.
It was, everybody has their appointed time to leave. So how we leave, we never know.
That's true. That's very true. I say it all the time.
Right.
Very true. But today we are here because you, the queen, will be honored at the 6th Annual Black Music Honors with the Soul Music Icon Award. Congratulations on being honored. What does this award mean to you, Angie?
It means that they have not overlooked me.
Yes.
40 years in this business, somebody was watching and somebody was not afraid to give me my flowers and say, thank you, job well done. It means so much to me because part of why we do what we do is to please the people. And this was a way for people to let me know we appreciate what you've been doing.
I absolutely agree with you. And when you said that someone has decided to give you your flowers, I think it's so off sometimes when it's like they wait so late that, it's like too late to give flowers to someone who can't actually put them in their hands and smell them.
Exactly.
So again, definitely long overdue, well deserved. Let me ask you, what actually made you get into music?
Well, both my parents did music. My dad was a quartet singer. My mom was a kitchen singer with a beautiful voice. And so all I had to entertain me was my dad's group rehearsal and sometimes radios and 45s that were played. It was something to do. Being an only child, you didn't have a lot of playmates.
I'm an only child, I know.
Well, then you know, okay. Exactly.
So I introduced you as being my first love as Angie B, because that was like the bomb back in the day. How did you go from the sequence to being a solo artist?
Well, what I did was with the sequence, I started singing within the group. And then after my first 5 years contract, I wasn't really that thrilled with Sugar Hill and I wanted to venture out on my own. If the group wanted to stay, they could stay. But I really thought there was a lot more out in the world. And so I decided to walk away and do my own thing.
Well, okay. And you did that. Now, your music is so soulful, and it seems like you found a balance to give something to both women and men. Was that your decision?
It was absolutely my decision because I really realized early on that if I put the song together, it was either going to upset the men or upset the women.
Right.
And what I did was I said, well, I can't have a concert where the men are upset because the women are so happy. So I had to find a medium so that I would satisfy both all the artists in the room or all the audience. Sorry about that, in the room. So I went ahead and started writing songs that resonated metaphorically to men and women.
And you definitely did that again. And when a lot of artists have to reinvent themselves and lose themselves, you seem to maintain being successful and staying true to yourself.
Mhm.
How did you manage to do that over the
Well,
years?
the truth, because I realize that the truth is what people want. People need for you to speak their truth. So it's not necessarily all about me, but I need to be able to speak your truth so that you can appreciate music. You can appreciate the storyboard. You can appreciate the pain and the laughter. So you have to create these nuances so that people can embrace who they really are.
Absolutely. Now, you have given us so much music. How have you evolved as an artist since
Well,
your
you know
first
what?
album?
I think I've evolved because I don't let anything hold me down. My dad used to say, "Don't let grass grow up under your feet." What I did
Yes.
was I never defined my success by my last hit record. My last hit record was just that, the last hit record. It is a motivational stance for the next hit record. So I've always challenged myself to compete only with myself. I don't compete with any other artist but Angie.
I love that, Angie. That's good. That's a good word right there. A good gem for today. Compete with yourself.
That's
So,
it.
if you had to choose your favorite Angie Stone album, which would you choose and why?
I think Mahogany Soul is definitely one of my strongest albums because it embodied an innocence and a freedom that was not cascaded by, I've got to make it right. What I did on that album was I was free and I chose songs that chose me. On the albums prior or behind that, I was so, and to me, I lost the density in what my approach was by trying too hard. The reason why Mahogany Soul is a winner because I didn't have to try too hard. I just did what came natural. And I think that anything that we put too much emphasis on, you can either make it great or you can humble yourself by making it not so great because you're doing too much. And sometimes I think I did too much.
We love too much. We absolutely love too much. As a musician, you know what you were looking for, but hey, we absolutely loved every bit that you gave us. Now, when it comes to music, what do you think about the state of R&B right now?
I think the state of R&B is evolving. I think the younger generation now, the millennials, are stretching beyond where we stopped at. They want to experiment, and I think it's awesome because just like us, we had to broaden our horizons just to give us, something to say was our own. And I think they're trying to identify with who they are, and in doing that, they can't do the same thing we did. They have to evolve.
So who are you listening to right now? Millennial wise or just in R&B? Who's your favorite?
Well,
Okay, well
it's
maybe not. Let me not call it favorite because then somebody's going to be looking at you side-eyed. So, who are you listening to?
Well, I vary because one minute I could be listening to R&B, then I can be listening to the millennial hip hop, I could be listening to gospel. Um, I'm actually listening to a country artist. Oh God, what's his name? I just started listening to him. He's his name is Nico.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, his name is Nico, and he is so dope
Okay.
that I have
Check him
been just
out.
like consumed. Yes. He has a song called Drunk Over You. If you ever Google him, you can Google Nico. I'm trying to think of his last name, but anyway, Nico's song is called Drunk Over You, and the whole catalog is just awesome.
Okay, I'm definitely going to check out Nico now that we're
Okay.
speaking of other artists, your son and your daughter, how are they doing in the music business?
Everybody's doing great. My son is about to drop his single on the 25th of this month. My daughter is back in the studio doing her thing. So I'm excited for Michael. He has a song called Put It On that he's about to drop, and we're looking forward to doing some big things. He's actually going to be performing in Atlanta at Juneteenth. So we're excited.
Now, well, let me tell you what would really get us excited, Angie. You, your son, your daughter, and D'Angelo on a track. That would be
Oh,
amazing. No,
That would
Angie?
be amazing. That would be amazing. You can get me, my son, and my daughter on a track. But I thought if we get D'Angelo on a track with all of us, because D'Angelo is very, very particular about music in general. So when he does decide to do something, he's got to be fully invested. So he hardly wants to feature on his kids, period. So because he doesn't want them to just roll out and do anything. So it's one of those things where mama's, mama gonna always be there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, we know you've dabbled in acting, a little in reality TV. What's on the horizon for you, Angie?
Well, I have a new show that I'm about to launch called House of Flav that I did, where I have Music Soul Child as my co-host, where we're actually bringing out some new artists that are off the chain. So that should be coming any day now. I'll keep you guys posted.
I was going to ask, when can we expect that? Okay, sounds good. Well, before we go, let everyone know how they can keep up with Queen Angie Stone and the date and the time that they can catch you receiving your so well-deserved Soul Music Icon Award.
Absolutely. You can find us on Bounce TV this Saturday at 1:00 Eastern Time. We're super excited. You don't want to miss the awesome performances that they have lined up for this show. It will be on Bounce. It will be across the spectrum. And you can find me at the Angie Stone. My Instagram handle and Facebook handle is the same across the board. Please hit me up and tell me what your thoughts are.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure, Queen. Thank you so much for taking